The first quarter of 2025 was a time of major progress. Science and technology took big steps forward. These advancements spanned many important fields. We saw breakthroughs in artificial intelligence. We saw new frontiers in quantum computing. We also witnessed historic moments in gene therapy. Companies pushed the boundaries of what is possible. Brilliant researchers pushed the boundaries of what is possible. Entire nations pushed the boundaries of what is possible. Each of these achievements is not just a headline, they represent real, tangible benefits for people everywhere. These wins point toward a future with better health. These wins point toward a future with smarter tools. These wins point toward a future with new solutions to our most difficult challenges. This period showed how quickly ideas can become reality. Work that was once confined to laboratories began to show practical results. One of the biggest stories in early 2025 came from the world of artificial intelligence. Google unveiled its new model, Gemini 2.5 Pro. It represented a major leap forward in how AI can reason. This model actively thinks through complex problems. It can break down a difficult question into smaller, manageable steps. This allows it to plan a path to a solution, much like a person would. In benchmark tests, Gemini 2.5 Pro outperformed other leading models. It excelled in mathematics, it excelled in science, it excelled in computer programming. Industry analysts pointed to its precise and accurate outputs as a key factor. The development was centered in the United States, a hub for AI innovation. The breakthrough pushed the field forward and sparked new competition. OpenAI, Anthropic. For humanity, a stronger reasoning AI can be a valuable assistant, speeding discovery and helping build better software. A truly historic medical breakthrough occurred in early 2025. For the first time, doctors successfully administered a personalized CRISPR gene therapy. The treatment was created specifically for one infant with a rare genetic disease. This was not an off-the-shelf drug. It was a bespoke therapy designed to correct a unique genetic error. A dedicated team of physicians and scientists, including researchers from the Innovative Genomics Institute. The team developed and delivered the custom therapy in just 6 months, versus the years drug development typically takes. Key leaders included Fyodor Urnov and Petros Giannakopoulos, with Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and the University of Pennsylvania. This work in the United States sets a precedent for a regulatory pathway to faster platform therapy approvals. The most direct human benefit is profound. This success offers hope for people with rare genetic diseases previously considered untreatable, many affecting children. Instead of managing symptoms, these therapies aim to fix the root cause of illness. This case opens the door for many more to follow, potentially providing cures for conditions that once had no options. Stanford Medicine developed an AI-powered tool called CRISPR-GPT. It helps scientists plan gene editing experiments, flattening the steep learning curve. A student used CRISPR-GPT to turn off genes in lung cancer cells, and succeeded on the very first attempt. The project was led by Professor Lekong, with collaboration from Princeton University. By reducing trial and error, timelines can shrink from years to months. It democratizes gene editing, enabling smaller labs and more scientists to contribute. More ideas across biotechnology, agriculture, and medicine mean more solutions, from fighting disease to resilient crops. Faster experiments accelerate progress toward life-saving therapies. Speed, access, and impact, bringing cures closer to patients. And while gene therapy leaped ahead, quantum computing took a giant step too. A biotechnology company named Prime Medicine announced positive results from its first clinical trial. The trial involved a patient with a serious genetic disorder called chronic granulomatous disease, or CGD. It represented the first-ever clinical data showing that prime editing is safe and effective in humans. Prime editing is a search-and-replace tool for the genome designed to be gentler than CRISPR-Cas9. Instead of cutting both strands, it makes a small nick and writes the correct information using a template. This approach is thought to be safer, with fewer unintended edits. The patient experienced no serious adverse events and showed signs the treatment could be curative. White blood cell function was robustly restored, high enough that it may be curative. This could free a person from a lifetime of severe infections. It validates prime editing as a viable, safe therapeutic strategy, encouraging research and investment. With greater precision and fewer off-target effects, it may suit a wider range of genetic diseases. This first human success paves the way for future trials across conditions, a major step towards safely and accurately correcting the genetic typos that cause disease. bringing real cures to patients. Led from the United States, this advance offers immense hope for people with specific genetic conditions. It shows precision editing can correct the fundamental cause, not just manage symptoms. As genetic medicine reached safer ground, quantum computing crossed a threshold of its own. The world of quantum computing is often filled with theoretical promise. In the first quarter of 2025, Google made that promise feel real with a new chip called Willow. Willow performed a benchmark computation in under 5 minutes. A leading supercomputer would take an estimated 10 septillion years, far exceeding the age of the universe. The feat hinged on a breakthrough. Errors reduced as the system scaled, advancing quantum error correction. It is a critical step toward large, stable, commercially useful quantum computers, led by Google's quantum AI team, founded by Hartmut Neven, cementing U.S. leadership. Potential benefits: revolutionizing medicine, clean energy breakthroughs, enhanced AI, and problems beyond classical reach. In March 2025, IonQ and Ansys demonstrated practical quantum advantage. On a 36-qubit system, their medical device simulation outperformed classical HPC by 12%, a clear, measurable real-world win. Practical quantum advantage means not just parity, but better or faster results in commercially relevant applications. Faster, more accurate simulations accelerate safer medical devices for patients. 12% may sound small, but in high-performance computing it is a significant edge. It reduces design cycles and costs, bringing better devices to patients sooner. Quantum computing is helping healthcare now. This proof point encourages companies to explore quantum for finance, logistics, and materials science. It shifts the conversation from what if to what now. By early 2025, the global quantum market reached roughly $1.8 to $3.5 billion. Forecasts point to $5.3 billion by 2029, about 33% CAGR. Giants and specialists alike propel the field. Google, IBM, Microsoft, IonQ, D-Wave, and a vibrant startup wave. Governments in the US, Europe, and Asia fund national initiatives, combining with private capital to accelerate progress. Experts called Agentic AI the top enterprise AI story of 2025. Agentic AI means systems that perceive, plan, and act, more than answering prompts, designed to handle novelty like a human worker. A key benchmark is ARC, the Abstraction and Reasoning Corpus, testing pattern discovery and transfer. US-based leaders are racing to prove breakthroughs. The goal: trust agents with multi-step tasks, from software deployments to supply chain coordination. Agentic AI could offload complex routine work, freeing people for creative, strategic, interpersonal roles. For society, more responsive systems managing traffic and disaster response. Ultimately, these stories of progress are about people. Scientists finding cures faster, programmers building better software, doctors gaining new tools to save lives. The first 3 months of 2025 set a hopeful tone, showing that focused collaboration leads to remarkable outcomes. These wins improve health, tools, and solutions, shaping a smarter, kinder future for humanity.